Hello, so why is Dan in a chair? Why is Phil looming ominously over the top of him?
Jesus Christ.
And why do I have a pair of very sharp scissors in my hand?
Do not snip them next to my head.
Today, I am going to attempt to give Dan a haircut.
This is literally the worst fucking idea in the entire world.
No,
you
gotta
are
trust
an
me.
infamously clumsy person. I wouldn't trust you to trim a freaking houseplant, never mind a human with skin.
Steady hand. It is shaking a bit. Firstly, it's going to make good content.
Have I not suffered enough?
No.
For people's okay, fine.
Secondly, I did a great job of my hair in my own video, so you should be inspired by my skills.
You accidentally did an okay job cutting your own hair. If we're gonna do this,
Yeah.
you have to promise to actually not cut my ears off.
I'm gonna
okay?
try. I can't promise, but I'm gonna try. Because you're starting to look like one of those sheep that's been found by a farmer after 3 years.
How dare you?
You know what I'm talking about. Wait, oh my god, I've got the scissors stuck in my hand. Actually. Actually. Oh my god. We need some lubricant.
Please, no. I'm being serious, Phil.
What?
This is a really,
I
really
know.
close.
Ah!
Come here, idiot!
What?
Close the fucking scissors.
Okay. they're
Before
closed.
you try
Right,
to
don't
get
pull
them
it,
off,
Don't pull it. Ow!
bro.
Wait, ooh. Ah! Ow! Ah!
Great fucking start.
That was
Hey,
bad.
what's gonna go wrong?
At least we got him off. We're gonna have to call the fire engine.
Call the fire engine.
The single
Hello,
fire
Mr.
engine.
Personified Fire Engine. Can you
Save
please
me.
lube up my friend's ring finger?
No.
It's not the first time someone said that. What? Anyway, right. Right, I'm gonna stop gesticulating with the scissors. That would be maybe dangerous.
Dan, decapitated and live.
It might be a Sweeney Todd situation. Maybe all of this over the last 10 years has been leading up to this moment.
You're not helping! Fucking hell.
Wait, okay. Get comfortable in the seat. I don't have a fancy blanket to put around you because I threw that out, but I do have a little bevy
What is this?
and some Crispies.
Yeah, you got me vegetable crisps?
Yeah.
Wow.
I need you to be relaxed.
Why am I actually impressed right now? Okay, I'm in the salon mindset. Yes,
That
this is
is
a relaxing afternoon.
Ribena on ice.
You put Ribena in a wine glass.
Yeah.
Somehow that's quite relatable. Okay,
If you
sure.
close your eyes, you can pretend it's rosé.
I'm gonna need a whole bottle of rosé to get through this.
Just let it all go.
Phil,
What stays in the salon stays. What stays in the. What was it? What is in the salon is not in the salon. The salon isn't in Vegas, but you are in my chair. Have more of your drink, Dan.
Okay.
Talk to me about your feelings. Where are you in life right now?
You accidentally just punched me in the head, and now you're trying to style it out like you're fluffing my hair.
It
That's
was
a good
fluffage.
start. Well, you know, we're about to move house. It's
Yeah.
a big, exciting moment. I feel like we're in a transitional period of our lives, Phil. We've been a bit like in limbo recently. We're about to finally move house.
Yeah.
I'm about to start doing some cool new things. This book that I'm about to release
It's
is
happening. It's in the room. Wait, I got one.
There we go. And ironically, for a book about mental health, I've been quite stressed recently because of it. I am feeling quite anxious about it just being out in the world. It's a big deal to me, but it's also very, very intimate and personal.
Ooh.
And when I was just sat writing it, I wasn't really thinking about it, and now it's just going to be like in bookstores, and I'm like, that's out there now.
Thousands of these already jetting around the world ready to be picked up by people. Well, let this haircut just be a vehicle to get you away from all of those feelings.
Okay,
COVID,
sure.
snip it away. Being trapped in this box world,
With you.
snip it away.
Snip it away. To be honest, as long as I finish this video with 2 ears and don't have blood shooting out of some orifice, then I'll consider myself lucky.
I'll do my best. Talk to me about this style, Dan. What's
Well, this is my lockdown hair. It's just
Yeah.
gotten slightly longer. I've been brushing it behind the ears. You know, it's a big curly fringe. I don't hate the length.
This
so
is good.
I
I
don't
like
want to
this
lose
bit.
that.
This
we
bit
just
is
need
trash.
to.
I've got to be honest with you. Otherwise, we're not going to get anywhere. Think. A
we-
change?
No.
Hawk? Bro hawk? No hawk?
Absolutely no avians allowed. Let's go for a light trim.
A light trim?
No style.
What is a trim? It's something you always say to a hairdresser, but they never know. They just do what they want.
So the sides of my hair is very, very long.
Oh, it's
so
out
I've
now.
got kind of 2010 Dan emo energy going on there.
That's
so
strong.
you need to go.
We need
Yeah.
to free this ear.
I look like Toad
It's-
from Mario. Let's
it's
be
scared.
honest. The back has kind of turned into a mullet.
Yeah.
And I'm really not trying to go for
They're almost back in. I don't know, Dan. It's curling in like 17 directions because it's gone so long.
one direction, more like 17 directions.
Yeah.
Harry, I have no styles.
The top is kind of a bush. needs to be tamed.
I just have one request, Phil.
Yeah.
Please do not accidentally trim my entire fringe off, because I'm not going to be able to come back from that.
No. That would be like category 10 disaster.
That would be category 10 disaster.
But I'd make it work.
Let's
I promise.
do this last, okay?
Okay, let's do it. What would happen if I just put a giant wax strip on your head and it went...
You'd probably decapitate me.
Yeah, maybe.
Have a
It'd be
giant
satisfying.
wax strip lying around somewhere.
No.
Okay, good.
But I feel like it'd make a good TikTok because it's short. I'd just go...
TikTok, watch me murder my friend. Okay.
So this is the naked raw razor.
Put a rubber on it.
Got this...
Protective guard.
Be safe. I've got a 13 inches. No, 13...
Yes! Do you even know? Oh
13
my
inches.
god, I'm doomed!
I don't know how big a 13
Oh.
incher is. It's 13 millimeters.
I'm gonna die today, aren't I?
Clipping it on.
Where's the neck thing?
I'm just going to destroy this room. But
Oh, right, so my favourite t-shirt, trousers, and everything in a 6-metre radius is going to be completely annihilated.
it's going to be worth it.
Got
We'll get the back out of the way and then the camera can see the rest of the action.
No one wants to see Dan's backdoor action.
I'm going to film it anyway.
If you want to see the back cam, you need to pay for my only Dan's.
I will not be doing that.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Pray for me.
Oh my god, it's actually happening. I had this video in my head and I was like, yeah, I'm doing that, but now I'm actually doing it. It's quite scary.
Oh god, so it's premeditated
Oh
murder.
my god.
Right, okay.
Oh my god.
I can see the Daily Mail headline now.
Holy crap-oli. There's a white thing flashing, but I'm sure it's fine. Right, here we go. Which way do you do it? Is it like that? No, it's like this. It's like this. Ah!
Don't scream! Oh my god, okay.
Oh!
It's happening, it's happening.
We have...
Broken ground.
Broken ground. I was going to say that. Just doing your neck, because you don't want this.
Damocles, 6-foot-tall idiot.
It's going. So tell me about your day. What's going on? Why haven't we moved?
What?
Why are we still
How's
here?
your life? What's the gossip?
Yeah.
Well, I'm living with a person. What's happening? I can hear noises.
It's looking very
I can
neat.
feel pounds dropping off the back of my head.
They're coming up. Oh my god, that was a lot. Right. Oh my god, look at that.
This is making
Let's
me
take
really
it all off.
uncomfortable. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Ah!
Okay, you're not narrating a porn. Can you concentrate slightly on the job at hand?
Ooh.
We are about to move house, and that is so exciting.
Finally.
I feel
I
like...
said we said that like for 4 months.
I know, but it's actually happening now.
Talk about moving. Dan tried to bin my golden pig. The only possession I like.
It's just a bit Trumpy.
Put it in the turret.
Are you shaving the chair?
Oh my god, sorry.
Did you just shave the
I
chair?
shaved the chair. I gave it a nice
Bill,
look.
if you're gonna stop to talk, turn the razor off.
Fine. Wait, I've got a solution for the hair on the back of your neck.
A hand.
It's actually good. Why don't you do this in the hairdressers?
Because they do it when it's on the floor, Phil, not while it's on the person's next. Oh my.
Well, they're all learning something now. I think I just gave you a Hoover hickey.
Think about the Ribena.
Yeah.
Everything will be okay.
I'm gonna hide the pig somewhere.
I can hear you.
He's not getting it.
Which vegetable chip is the best?
The
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
beetroot.
Beetroot.
Yeah.
Parsnip. Get f***ed.
How is it a crisp?
What?
I don't mean to lie. It's looking very mushroomy again.
Is this just gonna be a Toad cosplay?
Yes. But it's fine. Right, don't be mad.
When has anyone ever said don't be mad before something goes?
This is where we're at. I think I can fix this. It's just stage 1. And it always looks bad in stage 1.
What the
I don't know. Why is it pushing
have you
out?
done to You know when there's a really massive cat or a dog,
Yeah.
and then they trim it, and you're like, oh my dog. Oh my dog.
Oh, my dog?
It's like half the size. My head has gone from a beach ball to a golf ball.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's okay, it's
Right,
okay.
Jesus, the ears.
ears are fine.
Are they fine?
Yeah, they're fine.
Do I have insurance to get? Can I sue you?
I'm protecting them like a mother duckling.
Do I get your AdSense?
Egg.
What? Okay.
You do not get my AdSense.
Phil, you're not very good at sweeping this off me. I'm
Sorry,
going to give
sorry,
you a
sorry.
bad
Woo!
Yelp review.
Woo!
1 star. Guy trapped me in his house for You're slapping
I'm
me.
sorry, I'm sorry.
You're slapping me.
Look,
Look, what?
from 2 minutes ago.
That's the... What are you on about?
It's not, it's better!
Don't cut the ears off. Don't cut the ears off. Don't cut my ears off.
That was surprisingly beautiful. Do you know how they say you can distract someone when they're scared? Like
Yeah.
you can give a dog a ball while it's getting a shot.
Yes.
Maybe you could describe your book in 60 seconds while I just go around your ears.
Okay.
So you don't need to think about it.
Okay,
I'm
so
not doing
Phil,
it. It's
okay,
fine.
right.
Go.
I guess a lot of people think that, Jesus,
Dan, go.
mental health doesn't apply to them because it's just for people with crippling anxiety or people that are super depressed. But the reality is, every single human with the brain gets stressed and they worry about things and they have emotions. And and none of us know, we don't get taught how to make ourselves feel happier.
Yeah.
If you read this book, then you'll know how to look after yourself so you won't get super depressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There wasn't actually much fear in your voice then. I was impressed.
Well, I did just poo on the chair, if that helps.
Oh no.
I have done that.
I'm someone that's really anxious all the time and also quite stressed.
Which
and
you are in denial about
I am.
sometimes, yeah.
I'm in denial about it, but reading the book made me realise that's not how people should be all the time.
No.
And there are ways to deal with it.
Yeah, like
which is
your
helpful.
default state about being a very deer in the headlights, shaky guinea pig kind of person
Yes.
is not just your
Natural
that's,
state.
That's not your natural state. That's not how you
No.
have to be all the time. Like
No.
you can actually be happier.
Yeah. And now I can answer the door to the pizza man without crying.
That's yeah.
It's very personal.
Yes.
The book, Dan. How do you feel about everyone seeing you completely naked?
Right, yeah. I mean, what I've done on YouTube obviously has always just been making myself look like an idiot and for everyone to laugh at me.
Yeah.
And this book, I'm talking about like everything to do with mental health, and it's just 300 pages of me roasting myself. It's like just watching 50 Reasons Why Dan's a Fail in a row.
Yes. I kind of felt bad for laughing at some of your misery while I was reading it.
But no, that's the point, right? Because
Yeah.
like, this is the thing. No one wants to do homework or think about, is everything okay?
Yeah.
If I can make this book funny by just using myself as a, I don't know, a mental health martyr, then by the end of laughing at me for several hours, you might have had a profound realization that changes your entire life.
Ooh. I felt like I was inside your head.
An intimate conversation with Dan.
Yeah, a life hack. Here's something you can do now. Here's
Yeah,
something you
it's
can do
like
later.
just 300 pages of back-to-back pro tips that you're like, thank you, God, that's just the thing that I can do. The glass of Ribena is helping me get through this as a coping mechanism quite a lot. You could have spiked this.
You will
Just
get
saying.
through this haircut. That's what I could call the video. Right, let me...
Get the f*** out.
Can I spoil a bit?
What are you going to do
Right,
randomly? flick
choose
through
a random page.
it? Stop.
Let's talk about the D word. That's the first thing
No! Here we go.
He's talking about
A healthy attitude. No. Stop.
more people, more problems.
Oh, this is me roasting about the people that you live with. Yeah. Do you still live with your family
is
and
this
you
about
hate
me?
them? The people that you're trapped with influence the state of our home environments and mental health in general.
I
There
improve
needs to
them.
be a mutual understanding, an appreciation of boundaries, how long people can use communal areas. Hashtag back. Okay, I still have ears, I still have a neck.
I think it's
not...
time to move on to scissors. No, wait, comb. Comb and scissors.
Wow, there's like a whole square of hair there.
That is
Remember
a
when I
lot.
had square hair? We've had some style choices over
Oh
the
my
years.
gosh, I might bring
Why
it
was
back.
Phil not more popular when he went to Longboy University?
Hey, I'm just gonna...
Ah, wait,
What?
stop!
What?
Do nothing willy-nilly.
There's no willy.
Silly filly.
There's no nilly.
No, my ear is not in the scissors.
No.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Do you need to like brush
It's
or
fine.
something? Okay.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good.
you just-
Wait, I'm just gonna show you.
What the fuck?
I don't know how I
are you
did that.
doing to my head?
I'm sorry. Okay, I've taken the safety guard off. I'm gonna tidy up the back now. Here we go. Do you want a straight line? Jaggies? What do you want?
I don't want. What the fuck is a jaggy?
I don't know, well,
straight line, please.
Straight line, straight line.
No, I don't do anything straight,
Except for this.
but I want this to be.
Oh no. That's not straight. I've done a jaggy. Oh no. Maybe leave it. It's like a cool statement.
It's almost like a weird avant-garde asymmetrical haircut. Except it's not Phil. Ah! Am I
much-
straight now?
It's much straighter than you.
Guys, basically, I'm straight.
But how are you really, Dan? How is everything in your life?
I don't. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm a bit emo at the moment these days.
Why?
Making this book is making me think about our life
Yeah.
and everything that's happened for the last 10 years.
And?
We've both come a long way.
Yeah.
We've come a long way with our audience. I've really just like grown up a lot, learnt a lot, putting everything into a book that could help other people be happy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I have spent a lot of the last 10 years not being particularly happy for apparently no good reason.
So it's a good emo then, because it's like you are getting over all of
Yeah,
those
it's like a
things.
good happy sad emo mixed
Yeah.
with the threat of imminent murder.
You're vulnerably putting something out into the universe, and you're vulnerably sitting in this chair and letting me touch your head. So you don't like giving other people control.
Thank you, therapist / Sweeney Todd.
Right, I've got a 4.5er
Yep.
on this. Whoosh!
But I'm not a baby being spoon-fed. You don't need to say whoosh as you go around my
I
ear.
think I do.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad. Ears intact. See, Dan, shut up. This is okay. I've left a bit more of a gap than a hairdresser would, but
Gap?
it's fine.
What's a gap?
Just like a perimeter.
Okay, yeah,
Strap
yeah.
yourself in. Oh my god. Right.
Ow!
Sorry.
What is that?
It's a good perimeter.
What have you done?
It's in fashion now. I don't know why it did that. The other side didn't do
Yeah,
that.
that's in fashion, not that. Make that look like
I'm
that,
I'm
Phil.
going.
No.
I can't do it.
You can't leave me like this! Okay, here we go.
There. Yes. Yes?
Yeah!
Do you love it?
I mean, I wouldn't say I love it. You've given me like a very, very severe line,
Yeah.
but at least the line is straighter.
Okay.
What are you going to do with this now to blend it in,
I'm
Phil?
going to do some scissoring. I think that's what I'll do. I'll do some scissoring.
Dan and Phil are going to scissor.
Okay. Don't get mad. I feel like there's a lot of fringe here.
Yes.
6 inches of side fringe.
Yep. I mean, I guess I don't really need that chunk. That's fine.
It's an improvement, I promise. Sometimes you just gotta rip the plaster off and do it.
Phil, did you just cut this triangle out of my head?
Yeah. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
Phil, how is that? Oh.
This is
Oh,
alright.
wait, stop.
That's a look.
Do I look like a hot American TikTok zoomer?
Yeah, it's new.
It needs to either be up and super curlier, or I go like that. And I'm
That's
like,
it.
hey guys,
Yeah. No. That's it, Dan. Voila.
I literally,
It's the new you.
my head just looks like a farmer's hat.
It does.
Social life.
What?
There you go, Phil. Go read it.
It's just an empty
You
page.
need that one.
Let's take a bit of this off.
Calm the fuck down, buddy.
Okay.
I mean, I will be honest, Phil.
Yeah.
For someone who's literally hacking and slashing, it's kind of coming together.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot better than it was. And you doubted me. Right, we're gonna get the thinning shears on the go. Woo! I think they're upside down. Wait.
I don't Salt Bay my own hair onto my frickin' sweet potato, whatever this is.
It was funny when Dan was writing the book, because sometimes I'd wake up in the middle of the night to get a glass of milk, which is something I do at 5 a.m, I don't know why. And one time Dan was just sat in the lounge in the dark, and he scared me like some kind of demon was in the corner of the room. I was like, "Ah!"
I'm just like this.
I was like, what are you doing? It's 5 in the morning. And he was like, I'm writing a section about sleep. Danny, maybe to take your own advice. If you're up at 5 a.m. writing a section about sleep, that does not sound healthy.
This whole book is like, I need to reread it constantly, because I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm so stressed! I'm having a breakdown, what do I do? Oh, right, yes, that's what I said to myself 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Stop dropping it down my neck!
Sorry.
Should you really be holding like 3 instruments at the same time?
This is how the pros
Can you,
do it,
Can you use
man.
one of them good? Yes, that is how the pros do it, Phil. You're not a professional.
Who needs 10 toes?
Who needs feet?
I don't want to be weird, but I think I'm accidentally done. It
And
looks
I
good.
don't want to be an idiot hypocrite hater, but Phil, I feel like you've kind of given me a cool haircut. Now, I'm
Yeah.
sure if anyone who knew what a real haircut is got in there and went, what am I looking at here? They'd be like, this is a disaster.
Yeah.
But from 3 feet away,
Yeah.
heavily compressed by YouTube.
It looks good. Don't get me wrong. There's some interesting parts.
So everything was
Like-
wrong. There's a triangle there that we're hiding like a bald spot.
We've got a wedge here that's
We've
not
got the
very
slight
even.
Spock ear.
Right, are you ready to see your haircut in its full glory?
Okay, is this the... Oh god, Phil,
That's-
tidy me up.
That's a bit of a bald patch. I don't know how I made it. More
Oh my god, it's
bisexual.
so patchy.
That's so I
The
know.
back is, you haven't blended the back at all.
I
It's just like
don't know.
a huge wedge.
I'm sorry. I can't do any more. This is what you're getting,
The
man.
very top's okay.
Yeah, the
It's
top is
fine.
alright.
I'm a good top. Just the bottom. People might want it, but it's not there.
What would you give me?
A solid 2.5 stars.
Hey, you're not bleeding, Dan. Give me at least 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Just eat some hair.
I think the vegetable crisps are...
Ugh. So, you
Thanks,
should get
Phil.
Dan's book. It comes out this week. You
By
can...
the time this video's up, it will probably be out.
Yeah,
So
click the link below and it
Yeah.
will be flying through your letterbox like a treat for your brain and your soul.
A little bit of Dan in your mind. Like Phil, slipping with a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
And Phil,
Yes.
something I talk about is the importance of having people to support you. And
Yeah.
that's been you throughout my
Ah!
life. Through all the little existential crises,
Yeah.
you've been there feeding me snacks.
I have.
And as annoying as you have been, at least you've been there.
Thanks, Dan. That was too positive. We can't end the video like that. If you enjoyed this, give us a big thumbing. You can subscribe to me, ding my bell, get Dan's
Hey,
book.
subscribe to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upload something in June.
Ooh,
And then who knows what the hell's coming after that. Let's
that's
see.
exciting. And have a good day, and we're going to clean up hair for the
The
rest
next
of
7
time.
hours. Let's just move out of this apartment and leave it like
Just leave
this.
it.
It's like, bye, Molotov cocktail.
Bye.
Thanks for having me. It's been genuinely traumatizing.
Hello from the editing zone. Phil, why are you back? Well, first of all, I just wanted to let you know this video was a mistake. There is hair everywhere and it's never going to go away. Secondly, I just wanted to say how proud I am of Dan and how he's grown into such an inspiring person. And he's so modest. about this book, and he's not talking about it as much as he should. So here I am to talk about it, because it's great. I learned stuff, I laughed, I might have even cried, shut up. But I agree, there's so many things that we need to know to keep ourselves happy. So you shouldn't just get this to support him, you should get it to make yourself that little bit happier. I've just seen how happy he's been since he's found all this out, and I want that for you as well. So, I put the link below. He's probably going to hate me for this, but it's too late now. Bye!